Hey guys, Noble Records here, Dylan. Did a video a couple days ago, vinyl tag. Strongly encourage you guys to do that. It's really a lot of fun, having a good time hearing everybody's answers and all that stuff. But I realized I hadn't done a vinyl finds video in a while, just with the craziness of the holidays. I just have forgotten. And I was like, do I even have enough to post a vinyl finds video? And I started looking, and I've got that many. So we're gonna do what we can. So I'm gonna blaze through this super quick. First thing, just got this. This is Led Zeppelin, Welcome to New York. It's live in Central Park, July 12, 1969. It's a double LP on marble purple wax. That's what's playing right now in the background, so it's a double. That's one of them. But you see the trademark quality pig on there. This is limited edition, only 100 press. This is number 52. This thing is sweet. Man, I wish I could have more time to talk about it, but it's beautiful, beautiful record. So I'm really excited to get that. I just got that. So this is one that's been on my want list for a really long time. Guy Clark, old number 1. If you don't know Guy Clark and you like folk music, like a little country, singer-songwriter type stuff, if you like Townes Van Zandt, stuff like that, really strongly encourage you to check this out. And even if you don't, I don't say hey you couldn't like this. So Guy Clark was just an incredible songwriter. If you've seen the documentary Heart-Worn Highways, if you have Amazon Prime, Heart-Worn Highways, okay? It's the name of a documentary you need to see. It's just incredible. It's got Townes Van Zandt, Guy Clark, Leon Russell, David Allan Coe, all these awesome guys. They're following them around as they play shows and stuff. It's a really, really good documentary. But anyways, Guy Clark's in it. He plays one of the songs off this track as off this album as the introduction of the movie, and it's just such a good album. I mean, this is one that I just is really near and dear to my heart, and I've been looking for one on vinyl, and it's really super hard to find. This is original RCA, so I'm super stoked to have that one. Next one here is this is an Uninvited Mole release. If you're familiar with the Uninvited Mole, it's a bootleg label. They actually just put out their last bootleg they're ever gonna do. But here's the print they put with it. But this is called Pictures of a Lunatic's Exhibition. It's live in Germany, November 25th, 1970. I think this is a limited edition of 165. This is 161 of 165. There's one of the discs, and there's the other disc. These Uninvited Mole releases are just like really kind of hard to get your hands on now, and really good high quality pressings, and the recordings are usually audience recordings, so they're not like soundboard quality, but they're just really, I mean, they're collector's items now, but I just love the aesthetic of them. I used to not be crazy over color vinyl and stuff, but I do like it. If I'm being honest, I do like it. But those are just, man, I just love sitting back and putting one on. A lot of those shows that they do are which I guess as Pink Floyd is, but they're really long, really good shows, drawn out tracks and stuff. So, man, I can't recommend that enough. You can find them. I mean, they're tough to find now. This is another one, Bang Bang, You're Terry Reid by Terry Reid. I love Terry Reid. Just picked this up. Stoked to have it. Rock Hooter, self-titled. This is one I had when I was a kid, and just, man, I loved it. This is one I would put on before bed sometimes and just like lay in my bed at night, and it's just so soothing. Like a lot of the slide guitar he does. This is such a good record, and I sold it and didn't have a copy, so I found this one and was really excited to get it. Grinder Switch. This is on Vanguard. This is a really cool record. This is kind of psychedelic and a little bit funky, but really, really, really good, solid record. When I saw this, I had seen them before, but I'd never heard the record, and I picked it up, and I really, really enjoyed that. So Grinder Switch. This is one I've been looking for a long, long time. This is, unfortunately, it's a reissue. So it's called Black Murda. The original album has it's like a yellow cover with this picture on it, like right in the center. But this is a like if you like Funkadelic Maggot Brain, this is like similar. This is some killer psychedelic funk from the late '60s, and I think it might actually be 1970. 1970 was when it was put out, and man, I'm telling you guys, like, there's a reissue now out of, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a Black Murda comp. But this is their self-titled debut, and like I said, this is a reissue. But I just am glad to have this because I mean, they are killer. This album cooks. I'm telling you, strongly recommend that one. Got this one, Best of the Meters. If you like funk, if you like soul, you like the Meters, you know what the Meters are. Excited to have that. Piney Woods Blues by Big Joe Williams. This is a probably late 80s pressing, so it's not super rare or anything like that, but found it and grabbed it. Don't laugh at me, y'all. Super excited about this one. The C is for Cookie. So my son, both of my sons, I got two, they love this song, C is for Cookie. And this album's actually not that bad. But anyways, this is actually kind of hard to find and worth a little bit of money. I found them a copy at a record show like 3 or 4 years ago, and I paid $20 for it because it is very hard to find. And usually Sesame Street records are trashed. But my son was just like learning how to talk and he really responsible to music and singing and stuff. So I got him this, and he loves it. I mean, just absolutely loves it. And he sings this song all the time. So his copy kind of got, he has a little turntable in his room, and kids aren't too kind to their records, and his copy got a little bit scratched up, let's just say. But I found this copy. It's in decent shape, so I'm probably going to hang on to that one. Bo Diddley, In the Spotlight. This is an original black label on Checker. I saw this and just like so excited when I saw it. It took my breath away. But I was digging. A good buddy of mine lives nearby. He has like 3 storage units full of records, and he doesn't always let me come in and look at his storage unit stuff, but he had cleared some stuff out, and he's like, yeah, let's just go dig in there. So I mean, we just started digging through boxes, and I didn't have a whole lot of time, but we were digging and digging and digging, and we found a bunch of stuff I pulled out, and he sold me everything that I wanted at really, really good prices. So this is one that I got from him, probably maybe the best one I got from him, but I was really excited for that. This is another one. This is a Blind Blade 10-inch. I'll show you the label on that. It's on Art. It's in really good shape. See he's playing the banjo there on the back. But this is just early blues, cool stuff. This is another one I got from him. This is an upgrade copy for me. This is a really nice copy. Really nice mono tricolor label copy of the Electric Prunes / Had Too Much to Dream Last Night. I found this record early on when I just started looking at Psych, trying to find my footing in Psych and get my feet wet a little bit. And this was one of the first ones I found, and man, it blew my socks off. Man, I loved it. Really, really strongly recommend this. I actually have another copy that I'm upgrading from, but that's my upgrade copy. I've had this record 100 times and just never really gave it much of a chance. And right before I purchased everything a couple years ago, I listened to my copy of it. I was like, man, I really like this record. And then I sold everything, so I lost it. And just kind of been looking for a good copy since then. This was a decent copy, picked it up for cheap. This is an upgrade copy for me of the Hawkwind, In Search of Space. I bought an original of this a while back at a yard sale for $1, but all this stuff here on the front was all torn up, and some of it was ripped. It's got that cover. But this is a really, really killer. Hawkwind is a really, if you're not familiar with Hawkwind, strong. They always have the coolest covers, but Lemmy from Motorhead was a Hawkwind, but for a period of time. But they have really, really good, just strong, heavy-hitting psych. It's had a prog in there. Really, really good stuff. Love Hawkwind. This is one I showed in my last video as my latest pickup. This is Grateful Dead Sunshine Daydream box set from Veneta, Oregon, 1972. It's really, really killer artwork. I've been after this for years. They put it out in 2013, and I always regretted not grabbing it when it came out. But I just at the time I didn't want to spend the money, so now these are going for like $250, and I'm not spending that. And I ended up getting this for really cheap, getting a really good deal on it. So really super excited to have that. Lee Stevens, Red Weather. I may have showed this before, I'm not sure, but I don't think I did. This is some really solid psych. One side is like super guitar driven, which is, you know, my speed. I love that. But this is really, honestly, a good solid psych record. Got this recently and just been listening to it a lot. I love it. This one I've been looking for a long time. Messages from the Status Quo. This is an original pressing on Cadet. This is a beautiful copy. This is an essential like garage psych record. Status Quo had some pretty significant evolution throughout their repertoire, but this is a really killer. Man, this is a great record. I listened to this the other day and I forgot how good it was. Boston Tea Party. This is a DJ sample of the Boston Tea Party. This is kind of an essential psych classic, like psych pop, a little bit more poppy than I normally like, but it's still as rocky enough for me to like it. I'm not a big fan of psych pop, but there are some exceptions to that. But Boston Tea Party, it's a great record. Been looking for that for a while. Uncle Chapin. This is a kind of like a blues rock record. It's decent. It's pretty good. Somebody kind of referred it to me, and so I picked it up. And it's middle of the line, not too expensive, but it's a good solid blues rock record. Mecky Mark Men, Running in the Summer Night. I saw this one a long time ago. Matt Sands showed it, and he just said it was like they're like copying Jimi Hendrix, kind of like, and that's a fair assessment of it. It's got a lot of like really thick, juicy guitar tracks and licks on there, just killer stuff. So I've been kind of looking for a copy. Got this one for cheap because it's got some wear on it, but the vinyl's great. Man, this is like, if you like that heavy blues, fuzzed out guitar, thick, juicy guitar licks, Mecky Markman, Running in the Summer Night. Check that out. It's killer. Eyes of Blue, Crossroads of Time. This is one that my buddy, Black Cat Records, you know, he doesn't upload videos, but he comments sometimes. He recommended this to me. He had a nice copy. This one's in the shrink. He told me about it, and I've heard about it. I've seen people show it, but it's just something I hadn't ever kind of gotten into. He's like, dude, you really, really, really need to check this out. And he found a copy that he had and sold it to me for really cheap. And I gotta say, it's really good. This is a great psych record. Eyes of Blue, Crossroads of Time. That's the name of it. Really good. I liked it. So when I was out, when I was in Austin, Texas earlier this year, I got a copy of this. Taste, self-titled. I've been looking for this for years. I was so excited about it. When I got it home, put it on the turntable, it warped, and it was warped bad enough that you couldn't play it the first couple tracks. So it's kind of unsalvageable, and I was really upset about it because I'd been looking for it. But this, I got this one super clean. It was even cleaner than the last one was. I mean, it's near mint. Nice copy of Taste. Gosh, I love that record. I'm really excited to have it. Grateful Dead, Without a Net. This is a 3 LP set. I think this was their 89 tour. No, maybe it was 1990 tour. Anyways, this is a promo copy. Here, it's going to tell me right here. No, it ain't. But anyways, I think it's 1990 tour. Anyways, early 90s. But I've been looking for this for a while, and this is just kind of impossible to find for a decent price. Like, they're skyrocketing on eBay and all that stuff. Kind of tough to find, but this is a near mint promo copy. I got it for a very, very reasonable price from the same guy, Black Cat Records, and man, really, I've been wearing that out. I love it. Skid Row. Skid Row is a great like blues-driven psychedelic rock, which you might be seeing a theme here. That's my thing. I love that. Skid Row is not the Skid Row from the 80s. It's the hair metal Skid Row. This is Psychedelic Skid Row, which in my opinion is much better. But this is a really sweet copy, still in the shrink, Epic label, original copy, and it's absolutely awesome. Love this record. And this next one's Angel Pavement. Angel Pavement, Maybe Tomorrow. This is a band out of the UK that was a psych rock band, and they only released singles, I believe. It's got kind of their biography and stuff in here. This is a 2003 edition, but they only released singles, and then I guess in 2003 they made a comp of everything to put out a full-length album, and so they issued this. So it looks psychedelic, it looks pretty good, but it's a little bit more on the poppy side. It's not as hard as you might think. And then After All, this is an amazing prog rock masterpiece. I've been looking for this for a long time, and unfortunately this is a reissue. I know the R word, but it is a reissue. It's a nice one, very well done. But the originals, I just don't know that I'm willing to pay the price to get an original ever. I'd have to get really lucky. And even then, I don't know if I'd keep it for that price. But anyways, this is a killer prog record. Stoked to have this. The original I got super cheap. I showed this in my last one. Aftershave is the name of the band, Skin Deep. It's a really, really good heavy prog record. It's not like really messy prog that's kind of hard to swallow. This is really good, very listenable prog. Got some great guitar in it. 13th Floor Elevators, Easter Everywhere. It's a gold vinyl. Really sweet reissue. I just went ahead and grabbed a reissue. I got a really good deal on it, and I just knew that, I don't know, lightning don't strike the same place twice. I don't know if I get an original one of those like I did the Psychedelic Sounds. So anyways, this is one I've been after for a while. It's Townes Van Zandt In the Beginning. This is some great stripped down acoustic tracks from Townes Van Zandt. Big on Townes Van Zandt, y'all. Love Townes Van Zandt. But I just kind of been trying to get everything from Townes Van Zandt. I don't have much. I only have his self-titled and this one and his live one he had. So I still need to get the rest of them. But this is like dope. Love it. But this is a later. I'm not sure when they put this out. It's on Fat Possum. Put it out in 2010. So really good stuff. Been looking for this for a while. And then also, oh, there's a download card. Well, look at that. Also, somebody I had mentioned. It's all the way over there, and I'm not getting up to get it. But I had mentioned. I don't even think I mentioned it. But I have been looking for a copy of The Head Shop. It's a psychedelic record. Really good. I'll show it in my next video. But somebody sent me one. It's VCLT. I never get VCLT, but this guy sent me one, and I don't. Maybe he wants to be anonymous. I don't know, but it was from Canada, and can't figure out for the life of me who it was. So if you were the one that sent it to me, please let me know. I want to thank you properly. Been looking for that record. It's a really killer record, but it's The Head Shop. So right here, nah, I think it's over there somewhere. But The Head Shop. I'll show it in my next video. I forgot to grab it. But anyways. Thank you all so much for sitting through this. I just want to blaze through some newer finds, and I hope you guys are doing well. See you next time.